Hello ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. Welcome back to the channel. We have a review for you today of the Jagdtiger 8.8, which is available in the store at the moment in the 8.8 Snowstorm bundle for 33 euros. Get you a tank plus some premium days and a garage slot. So we'll get into the big question later: is it worth the money? The Jagd 8.8 has been buffed in update 4.1, 4.2 I think, where it got another gun, a 10.5 centimeter gun, Kampfwagenkanon or something, L71 I think. Basically one of the Tiger guns, Tiger 2, the top gun I think. At 310 alpha, we'll get to the stats and numbers later. This is a full-blown review. And I decided to take it out for a spin on a contributor account because I was tempted by the Jagd 8.8 when it was originally available with the 8.8 gun. But not too tempted into buying it after running into it. It was, yeah, not the best premium around. Good rate of fire. Not the best gun, low, I don't know, low alpha damage was it I think, or low penetration values, and it just didn't really look very appealing, even if it was a tank destroyer. It just didn't feel like a very worthy opponent. Talking about worthy opponents, thank you very much LTTB for ramming into me and getting yourself killed. That got me 2 kills in just a few seconds. We are in a bit of trouble now, as you can see, so we have to put the gun to work using HE on the back of the AMX M445. All the games in this review are done with a 10.5 centimeter gun. Yeah, so it's basically not a Jagd 8.8 review, it is a Jagd 10.5 review. I have this one fully kitted out, which is the beauty and the joy obviously of a contributor account, of a press account, so take that into account if you look at how this tank is rolling. Full provisions, full equipment on it, the whole shizzle and shebang. Yeah, so that has to be taken into account. It might not perform as good as it is in my hands as when you are driving it. But then again, I think this is a very potent vehicle, and I like the fact that Wargaming have decided to add another gun into it, because this new gun does make it worthwhile. I have played a few games with the smaller gun, the 8.8 centimeter, and for me that lacks a bit of the oomph factor, the fear factor really. This one does 310 alpha as said, and yeah, having that alpha is very useful and very much needed, I think, in the higher tiers. We're a bit unlucky here with the shot on the 49 because I should have aimed a bit further to the left. But then again, he's a T49, he will have problems going through that KV5. Then again, the I6 has no problems going through the T44. But luckily the 49 is taken out, 44 will go down, and we are going to win this game. This was the first game I played on the Snowstorm version. So we'll get to that later in one of the games as well, because this tank is obviously available as well from the tech tree. But then it doesn't get the nice Snowstorm camouflage, which had been told by Wargaming, this is going to be a one-off offer. This is going to be for 2015 only. You will not be able to buy this tank again, and lo and behold you can. Even the Blitz Fair, the M60 has become available for those of you fortunate enough to get it. Even the E25/1 has been made available again, which is a bit annoying. But also for the Snowstorm Jagdtiger, a bit annoying to have shelled out money for a tank and then see it come back on sale again. But it is here anyway, and this was the first game I did. We pulled off a 4.8k mastery on Mayan Ruins, high caliber as well, and putting the gun to work, and of course the big chassis. And taking a look at the detailed tab over here, scrolling down to the LTTB, ramming into me for 1000 hit points. Thank you very much for showing up. You have earned yourself a place in the Hall of Fame. Bit Darwinism there, but I'm not complaining. On to stats and numbers with the Jagdtiger Snowstorm, the 8.8 and the 10.5. You can see them on the left, and then the second from the left I have compared both of the guns against each other, 10.5 centimeter and the 8.8 centimeter. And yeah, I think there is no real point except for the rate of fire and the higher DPM to mount the 8.8 centimeter. The credit coefficient will be just the same, and the 10.5 seems just to be more effective. I've put the Jagdtiger 2 and the ISU for comparison in there, and to 3 other tier 8 premium tanks, because there aren't, except for this one, tier 8 premium tank destroyers available. You can see that the weapon handling on both the Snowstorm and the 8.8 Pack 43 Jagdtiger, they are very, very good. And I decided to really up that weapon handling a bit, the penetration values as well. You can see also here the credit coefficient, view range and stuff, and the armor profile, which is, well, pretty respectable for a tank destroyer. But then again, you're a Jagdtiger, basically a tier 9 tank destroyer. But I decided to improve the weapon handling even more by fitting calibrated shells. I decided to add the supercharge and the refined gun. And if you take a look at the calibrated shells, you are going into very, very nice penetration numbers. If you would fit a rammer together with all the provisions in there, double food, etc., then you would get your DPM up to 3k in total, which is, yeah, astonishing. The DPM king of tier 9 is already the Jagdtiger itself, but then again it will become, as you can see here in tier 8, pretty much a king in DPM as well. There we go with the food, adding a rammer. Very good DPM, 3k. You will probably be able to just chew through a lot of tanks, provided you keep them on your front. Because it has issues, the Jagdtiger, and those issues are pretty much in common with all turret tank destroyers. Because the business end of a tank is in front, but when you have a turret you can spin it around, and you can see here from the perspective of a Centurion, the sides are easily penned, no problem whatsoever with AP. But once you keep tanks in this little gun arc, and when you're starting to use the maximum gun depression, just look at that superstructure, it's all red. Tier 8s will have a lot of problems penetrating your upper structure with AP, with standard rounds, and then I'm not even mentioning the tanks at tier 7. Even the front plate, it's not impenetrable, it can be penned, and keep an eye out on your machine gun port as well. If you go into tier 9, let's take a look at the Leopard, which we have been featuring in reviews a lot. You can see he has possibilities of penetrating. The top plate, it's angled and bouncy, and it's about 1 in 3, 1 in 4 shots that will penetrate. But if you wiggle around, you will catch the occasional shot on your mantlet, and you can really up the slope on that, the angle on that sloped front plate by bouncing it even more. Obviously the machine gun port is a weak spot, and tier 9 tank destroyers, yeah, obvious. Object 704 Jagdtiger, they will cut straight through. Don't face them one-on-one. You will not be able to out DPM them, because you will do 310 on a shot and they will do 640 or 400. That said, this is a tier 9 supremacy game. We're on ROCKFIELD, like I said, supremacy, so I wanted to go up. Our team is fairly spread out, and I just hope I won't get bum rushed by 2 of those Russian heavies, plus a 704 plus an AMX 5120, but I decided to go up anyways. And the first spots are made. There's an IS-3, there's going to be an IS-5 as well. So let's get it into the big question then, is this bundle worth the money? Like I said, it is in the store for €33, $32.99. It gets you the Jagdtiger 8.8, a garage slot 7 days premium, and the Snowstorm camouflage. The tank itself is available from the tech tree too. So if you would want to get it from the tech tree, you would have to pay 7,400 gold. To get the 7 days premium would need you 1,250 gold and a garage slot for 250, bringing a grand total of 8,900 gold. If you get one of the packages, and this isn't the biggest one, it's the second biggest one, 14,000 gold plus 3,600 bonus translates into 320 gold per euro. And if you do the math, then you would see that the bundle you get from the store would be the equivalent of 10,560 gold, which basically shows that the Snowstorm camouflage is the only real bonus in this bundle. If you buy gold and then get the tank yourself and the premium days and the garage slot, etc. Then again, there's a fair few light tanks being given out, T7s and other tanks on festivities, free tanks from Wargaming, which you can sell, so you don't really have to buy a garage slot anyway. Yeah, like I said, the only real bonus in this bundle at the moment does seem to be the Snowstorm camouflage. Don't be fooled by Wargaming, they will probably sell it again because it makes them money. And if it makes them money, they're a business after all. You can call them war greedy, but like I said, they are a business, they have to make money. So if they can find something to make money, they will do it. In the meantime, we are definitely getting bomb rushed here by a 704 at the moment. We still have a tank at base C. There's a few other tanks rolling around. One tank is capturing base B. That's probably our T95. And RU is ramming himself into the 704 and we get killed, which is a bit annoying. But we have managed to, yeah, really hold our own, kill a few tanks, 3 of them on the ACAP, the AMX 5120, the IS-5, and I think it was the IS-3. And we're winning the game anyway. Thank you very much, VK45O2B, for telling me I was unlucky. And I was laughing my socks off after the result screen came up. Supremacy Ascension mission done, which kind of skews the credits around, but this was another mastery, very low on in terms of damage. But yeah, we killed 3 tanks, so that helped in getting the stuff up in terms of XP. And that last game we saw on ROCKFIELD was the last game I played tonight after putting the footage together for the review. This one was the second one on mine. I decided to push with the STA and the T43. Yes, Mr. T43, I will help you. Reds have 54 lightweight, but he's not popping up, so he's probably somewhere else. And they have 3 tank destroyers and 3 heavies. And the game we're about to watch is an ideal situation for a Jagd 8.8. I can put all the assets of the tank to good use. Rate of fire, hull down, showing only the superstructure. I will have an incredible, really decent amount of bounces. I'm using the refined gun on this one, which really helps me to put shot after shot into the reds. This VK is aggressive. He has a damaged turret now. He can't turn his turret around. STA goes down, unfortunately, but you can see I can put shot after shot into the reds. The only problem you then have is a Predator who wants to get stuck in because he's an autoloader, so he drives in front of me and he gets, there we go, he was slightly full health just a few seconds ago, and now he's hashtag deleted. But you can see the gun, or frontal turret of a Tiger 2 going straight through, front of a VK going straight through, KV3, I can just keep shooting. There is a tank on the left which is no threat to me. There's a lightweight, you can see it from the minimap, he's no threat to me as well. Because like I said, this is an ideal situation. Everybody's in front of me, and those of the reds that are on my left or on my right, not even on my right, that are on my left, they can't shoot me because the hills are on my left. Ideal situation. I can put another shot into that ISU 122S, and you can also see that I have bounced a fair few shots from the Tiger 2, from the T25/2, 400 block for 20 blocked. Here's another 310 from the Tiger, and another 320. There we go, and there's a T25/2, and I can shoot you. There we go, thank you. Can we shoot you again? Yes, we can. Hello, there you are. Goodbye. And the Tiger 2 was a bit annoyed. One shot into the KV3, bit lucky to get the kill, and there is another one, the 54 lightweight over there. Hopefully we'll be able to shoot him as well, and yes we can, he's tracked. There we go, another 4 kills done. And this game is our 3rd mastery of the review, like I said, I was laughing my socks off, to be honest. 4.5k damage, high caliber, Reaper killing all, what is it? I know, cool-headed, I think. But this was just an ideal game, just sitting there, everybody just driving at me, and yeah, it's a mastery, but it didn't really feel like I had to do a lot in this game. You can see there was no mission on this one, so this is a better one in terms of how many credits can this tank earn. And yeah, getting 1k in total left after consumables and provisions, etc. Deducted. Yeah, pretty nifty, I think. Do keep in mind I have a very big loadout of provisions and consumables, etc. We are missing the shot on the Bulldog. Nothing else available. And this is a game where I had to work a little bit harder, which also shows the weaknesses of the Jagd 8.8, but also the strengths. Good frontal armor, good gun, use it wisely. Because in a nutshell, I think you could term this game also into a small speed course of when to camp, when to roll. Because you have to roll from time to time, I'm going to sit in a position for a fair bit. Tracked, lovely. We're going to sit in a position for a fair bit after having done some damage. But it would be tempting to sit in the position where I was just a few seconds ago and try to get shots in all those light tanks who are around the bridge area and the railroad. But I would have a lot of problems, even more problems than I will be getting in the end of the game. Because our T25 AT decided to push up, I decided to do that again. We can put a lovely little shot into the Panther 2 while he misses the return shot, flies completely high. And like I said, I had put the refined gun in and the calibrated shells, which allows me to put this little shot, there we go, into the AMX AC46. Lovely stuff. There is a T26E4 frontal turret of my superstructure. He has problems penetrating it, so as long as I don't turn my tank around too much and just wiggle it a bit, you can see he was trying APCR on this one, but that one bounced as well. Panther 2, T25 together with me, we have a bit of a problem because we have a light tank and 2 fixed gun tank destroyers. So in terms of guns and penetration, that's not a bad idea, but this T26E4 is doing the right thing. You can see what he was doing. He was watching me. He was he was watching me while waiting for his camo to reset, and it is going to get reset now. And I don't like the fact that the Panther 2 is still on the back over there. Our lighthead has died, unfortunately. There's a KV-3 rolling in. That's only one tank spotted. Where's the other one? Hello, T-26. That one misses. That's unfortunate. My side is wide open also. I got shot from the right side. And I'm now constantly looking around at what's happening. There's a T25 AT still over there from my team. Can I shoot the KV-3? No, he's being very clever as well by driving back, trying to keep me spotted probably. Can I shoot the E4? No, not available. I can shoot the KV now. I don't track him, which is a bit unfortunate. But they take out my last teammate in a concerted effort. Luckily I can shoot the KV again. Where's the Panther 2? Don't know where he is. Rolling back, rolling back. I'm backing myself up into a corner. Another shot into the KV-3, making him into a 2-shot for me. And there is the T26E4 rolling in, which should be a 2-shot as well. We bounce a shot because we roll back. Should be able to finish him now. 310, average alpha, and happens all the time you get a low roll. So this was one of the, I think the only one APCR shot fired in the entire review. I had to take him out. Where's the Panther 2? Hello, there's the Panther 2. I almost stuffed the situation up because I thought he would try to ram me, but he didn't. Luckily he decides to stop and brake so I can bounce another shot. No, I don't bounce him, I just decide to kill him. So back to the original question while we wrap up this little review and the game itself. Is it worth the money? I think it's a good tank destroyer with the 10.5cm gun. Is the bundle worth the money? If you really want to Snowstorm camouflage, you have to buy the bundle, obviously. But as far as I know, the camouflage is fixed, it can't be replaced. So if you want to have some variation in your camo, yeah, then you have to buy the one from the store, which I will probably be doing. I don't like to have snow camouflage on Middleburg or on in the deserts, Oasis Palm, Desert Sands, etc. I want to have the possibility to fit different types of camo. So in that regard, I would say buy the store one. It's a bit cheaper as well, but if you want to have some slight form of exclusivity, then buy the bundle. Is it a good premium tank? As you can see from the credits, it's a good one. So yeah, worth the money from my perspective. I hope you've enjoyed this review. 4 masteries in it. I may have overdone it a bit. Sorry about that. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and cheers, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. Happy tanking!